If you're noticing things have cooled down and you want to make her crave your attention again, you're in the right place. This isn't about doing anything flashy or over the top, but about subtle moves that naturally draw her back in. Today, we'll dive into 10 unique tricks that help reignite her curiosity, keep her interested, and make your presence feel like something she genuinely wants in her life. Each step is designed to keep you both engaged while giving her reasons to seek your attention. Let's get into it. 1. Give her the unexpected silence. If she's used to you reaching out daily, stepping back briefly can make a world of difference. Silence can be powerful when used in the right measure, as it lets her wonder why she hasn't heard from you yet. When she's expecting that familiar good morning or how's it going, and it doesn't come, it breaks the pattern and she's more likely to think about you and wonder what's changed. It signals that you aren't always within reach, and she'll be more drawn to find out why. This approach works because in a relationship, both partners often get used to certain dynamics. If she's grown accustomed to your constant attention, your temporary silence serves as a small, harmless shakeup. It's a reminder that you have your own rhythm, that you're not waiting around. As you step back, she'll be subtly prompted to reach out to check in, asking herself what you're up to and why you aren't behaving like usual. Silence creates that extra space in the relationship for her to evaluate how much she enjoys your presence. When she reaches out after a short pause, you'll notice her responses may become more engaged, reflective of someone who has missed the attention she's grown used to receiving. This isn't about playing games. It's about allowing her time to reflect on the value of your connection. 2. Let her catch you in your element. If she's never seen you fully immersed in something you're passionate about, letting her catch glimpses of it can be incredibly intriguing. Passion is attractive, especially when you're involved in an activity that lights you up. Instead of detailing your interests or accomplishments outright, find a way to bring it up casually. Mention a project you've been working on, or subtly share an experience that shows your excitement about it. She'll see a different side of you that may reignite her interest, wanting to know more. For instance, if you're really into hiking, mention a memorable trail you recently explored, or if you're learning a skill, share an interesting milestone. When she hears the energy in your voice, it creates a new layer of depth in her perception of you. It's an unspoken message that you're fulfilled with or without her, and that quality tends to draw people in. It shows you're multifaceted, not just focused on getting her attention. The impact lies in her witnessing you doing something for yourself, not for anyone else's benefit. When she sees you in your natural element, the curiosity and admiration can rekindle, pushing her to pay attention in a way that feels fresh and engaging. This indirect approach to regaining her interest creates an authentic connection that can make her crave your attention without you directly seeking it. 3. Use a hint of mystery in your answers. If you're usually direct with your answers, try adding a hint of mystery. Instead of detailing every aspect of your day or your plans, offer just enough information to make her curious. For instance, if she asks about your weekend plans, avoid the full rundown. Instead, give a response like, "It's going to be interesting," or "I'll let you know how it goes." Leaving things open-ended creates space for her imagination to fill in the gaps. And that intrigue pulls her back in, making her more likely to follow up later. Mystery keeps conversations fresh and lets you subtly control the flow of interest. This approach works because people are naturally drawn to the unknown. She'll think about what you might be up to and will be tempted to reach out to get more details. The trick here is to keep things light and avoid any forced mystique. You're simply holding back enough to keep her guessing. Over time, the curiosity builds, creating a dynamic where she's more attentive and eager for each interaction. The more she wants to know, the more she'll seek your attention, fostering a cycle where she's invested in learning about you rather than taking your responses for granted. In this way, you let her come to you naturally, intrigued and ready to engage. 4. Give her subtle reminders of your good times together. If things have felt a bit distant, a quick mention of a shared memory can bring her focus back to you. Mentioning a fun experience or inside joke taps into positive emotions she associates with your time together, and it helps rekindle that connection without forcing it. For instance, you might say, "I drove past that restaurant where we, insert memory, made me think of that night." A quick casual nod to the past can be enough to make her reflect on those enjoyable moments. This approach triggers nostalgia, which has a powerful emotional impact. It's not about making her feel pressured to recreate those memories, but simply reminding her that they happen. This helps her see you as someone who valued those times as much as she did. People naturally miss what they enjoyed, and bringing up a past memory can make her crave more moments like those. It also plants the idea that there's more to your connection than what's happening right now. She'll remember the fun, laughter, and unique bond you shared, making her curious about the potential for more experiences together. This gentle prompt helps keep the connection alive, making her more receptive to reaching out or spending time with you again. 5. Go slightly off the grid for a day. If you're usually quick to reply or always available, disappearing from the radar for a day can stir her interest. Being slightly off the grid shows you're occupied, doing something fulfilling, and you're not glued to your phone. This doesn't mean ignoring her completely, but a simple day away from constant messaging or interaction can shift the dynamic, giving her room to wonder where you are and what you're up to. This trick is subtle but effective because it breaks the rhythm of your availability. She'll find herself checking her phone to see if you've replied, and that tiny void becomes a space for her to miss your presence. Sometimes a little absence reminds her of what she's grown used to. It's not about creating drama, but about allowing her to feel the natural pull of curiosity. When you return after this brief offline period, the conversations will likely feel more energized and attentive. She'll appreciate the fresh perspective and sense that you have a life outside of your relationship with her. This can rekindle her interest and make her more inclined to want your attention now that she realizes it's something she genuinely values. 6. Create a sense of adventure with a new experience. If your interactions have become routine, introducing a new, unexpected activity can shake things up in a fun way. This doesn't have to be anything grand or extravagant, just something you haven't done together before. It could be exploring a hidden spot in the city, trying an unusual restaurant, or even picking up a random new skill together. The key is to make the experience feel spontaneous and exciting, adding a new spark she's drawn to. When she sees you initiating something different, it shows her you're always open to new experiences, keeping the relationship dynamic. Trying something together can create shared memories, helping her associate those good vibes with spending time with you. This sense of adventure is a natural way to keep things interesting and keep her craving that connection. New experiences are also linked to positive emotions and bonding. When you share something fresh, she'll likely feel re-energized and see you as someone who brings excitement into her life. This trick doesn't just draw her in for the moment, it helps deepen her interest, making her look forward to more time spent together. 7. Drop a hint that you're in demand. If you mention other people enjoy spending time with you, it hints that you're a catch. This isn't about bragging, but rather casually noting an interesting social activity or event you attended with friends. Let her know you're sought after in a natural, low-key way, maybe by mentioning a busy weekend or an exciting social event. She'll sense that you're valued by others, and it creates a feeling of fear of missing out. When she sees others appreciate your company, she may crave your attention more, knowing she isn't the only one who finds you interesting. This subtle form of showing demand can rekindle her interest, as she realizes you have options and aren't fully dependent on her attention. The goal is to do it in a way that sparks her curiosity rather than creating any jealousy or competition. This gentle approach to letting her see you're desirable on a larger scale makes her want to secure her own place in your life. By knowing you're appreciated elsewhere, she may crave your attention even more, eager to be part of your active life. 8. End the conversation first with a positive note. If you're used to staying until she wraps up a conversation, try switching it up by being the one to end it first. Just when things are light and engaging, say something like, "I've got to run, but this was fun. Let's chat later." Ending on a positive note leaves her wanting more and ensures that she's the one left thinking about the next interaction. When you're the one to pull away, it shows you're not just waiting around, and it also breaks any sense of predictability. This slight shift can make her crave more time with you, knowing that you don't stick around endlessly. It creates a small sense of anticipation, letting her look forward to the next time she'll get your full attention. This technique is subtle but effective. She'll be left remembering the good vibe of the conversation and may even reach out sooner than expected to pick up where you left off. Ending a great conversation first leaves her wanting more and keeps your dynamic fresh. If you have made it this far, let us know what you think in the comments section below. For more interesting topics, make sure you watch the recommended video that you see on the screen right now. Thanks for watching.